The Hell in a Cell match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk begins with both men staring each other down before erupting into a wild brawl. McIntyre quickly overpowers Punk, chopping him in the corner and throwing him into the steel cage. Punk counters by slamming McIntyre into the cage and takes control by pulling out a table and a steel chair. However, McIntyre fights back, driving the chair into Punk's back and pressing his face into the steel steps. McIntyre even brings out a toolbox, but Punk turns the tables, digging a wrench into McIntyre's forehead, leaving him bleeding. As the match continues, Punk tries to set up a table, but McIntyre delivers a vicious Claymore kick at ringside, lawn-darting Punk into the cage wall and leaving him bleeding as well. McIntyre dominates with the steel steps, driving them into Punk's face. Back in the ring, Punk fights back, hitting McIntyre with a series of knee strikes and a bulldog, and even attempts his signature GTS, but McIntyre counters. Punk retaliates with a sharpshooter, but McIntyre breaks free using a wrench. Both men are exhausted and blooded, trading punches and moves. McIntyre hits a suplex off the apron, sending Punk crashing through a table outside the ring, drawing a huge reaction from the crowd. Punk somehow manages to recover and delivers a brutal GTS, but McIntyre kicks out again. In a final sequence, McIntyre pours red, white, and blue beads from a black bag onto Punk's head, symbolizing the bracelet he stole. McIntyre attempts another Claymore, but Punk dodges, wraps a steel chain around his knee, and shoves the beads into McIntyre's mouth before hitting a devastating GTS with the chain. Punk covers McIntyre for the victory. Winner by pinfall, CM Punk. CM Punk celebrates in the ring. Punk leaves the ring and collapses as he walks up the ramp. Amps and WWE officials run down. Raw General Manager Adam Pearce checks on Punk. Punk is administered oxygen for a few moments. Punk asks for his wife and pulls himself up to his feet before walking off under his own power. Punk turns and nearly falls over, but he stays standing. Punk poses.